Okay, so once again, welcome to everybody listening this morning, this afternoon, or tonight. Want to welcome you again to another installment of Musing of a Knights of Rizal, Know Your Knights. Today, we have a very young knight with us in order for us to get to know him better. As you know, this is um, the goal of the Know Your Knights segment of the Musings of the Knights of Rizal is for us to be able to know personalities in the Knights of Rizal, kind of pick their brain on what his experience on the Knights of Rizal and how maybe we can learn from him through his experience and eyes of what the Knights of Rizal is. So, like I said, we are with Sir Tim. Sir Tim, how are you?
I'm well and good, sir. I'm here today at the international headquarters of the Knights of Rizal.
Okay. Actually, I've never been there.
Maybe, sir, if you'll return back home next this year, probably in May, you can visit the headquarters, sir.
Okay. You're going to give me a tour?
Yes, sir. We can give you a tour here, and you will taste the coffee here.
Okay. Ano ba yan?
Yeah,
Kaping
that's one
barako?
of the thing. It's just normal coffee. I don't know,
Okay.
but some of the Knights of Rizal here always request for the coffee. And
Okay.
it tastes good daw.
Nice, nice. Okay, I'll be looking forward to it. Hopefully, after all this pandemic is done on the election in May, I'll be able to taste your coffee.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you tell us about yourself, Sir Tim?
By the way, I'm Timothy Justin Francisco. I'm a teacher by profession. I'm teaching English in junior high school here in Metro Manila, and also I am the social media manager of the Knights of Rizal, and also the chapter pursuant of Valenzuela Central Chapter.
Nice. Now, how long have you been in the Knights of Rizal?
Sir, I was knighted 2017, no?
2017. Who
But the experience with the Knights of Rizal started when I was in Kabataan Pangarap ni Rizal or KAPARIZ, starting 2012.
Sir Tim, I was talking to Sir Bernie De Mesa of the Supreme Council, and he was very impressed with what you've been doing with Capares, and I wanted to congratulate on that one. You've been involved with the Knights of Rizal in 2017. What
Yes,
made
sir.
you realize that it's worth your time to be a member of the Knights of Rizal?
Before I became a Knight of Rizal in 2017, I'm already exposed with activities of the Knights of Rizal since 2011 on the 150th anniversary of our national hero. So it started with our own local university. We call it Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Valenzuela. And that university has this university vice president. His name is Sir Erlindo C. Dionisio KCR. He's the chapter commander of the chapter I'm here na. I'm already belonging to, and he introduced me to some of the activities of the Knights of Rizal. That's why I came across KAPARIZ then. So he's looking for a youth leader, and I was then a student in that university. So he gave me the opportunity to help him out with the activities of the Knights of Rizal as his secretary, and also to form the Kabataan Pangarap ni Rizal on the local level.
Now, you're also social media officer of the
Yes,
Knights of
sir.
Rizal. How do you equate social media with your work with Capares, especially this time of the pandemic?
In this time of the pandemic, here we cannot just easily call our youth to go outside and do activities. So with social media presence, they still keep connected with our happenings with the Knights of Rizal and then Caparis, as well as perform different activities that still they can engage. So like last Rizal Day, we had a series of lectures conducted by Kabataang Pangarap ni Rizal. So we have a team here of KAPARIZ members coordinating, no, and creating this webinar series. You can watch that in our Facebook page. So mostly the KAPARIZ members and officers collaborated on each other to create this webinar. At the same time, some of our alumni are helping us in creating and volunteering to be speakers. No, I remember one speaker there. No, she is really very enthusiastic. No, when we always invite her. No, her name is Zoe. No, she is now already a history teacher, and she's always enthusiastic when she is invited to talk.
What do you think?
That's the power of Kaparis.
What do you think makes her excited?
Probably students or the youth in the Philippines nowadays are socially awakened and socially they're looking at the different facets of life and how to improve it. And with the advent of technology, they're really making ways, even on a virtual manner, on how they can spread the message of being the catalyst or the torchbearers of change. So with that different kinds of activities, they can explore different avenues, like what Miss Zoe is doing. No, she is imparting Rizal's message, especially in Noli and Elfili last time. She is really good in doing that. And we see that potential in every Filipino youth, and we are harnessing that potential in Caparis.
Now, let me ask you. Obviously, you have to um, approach the youth and in joining them to Caparis. When
Yes, sir.
you when you try to invite them to join the Caparis, what do you usually tell them?
Actually, sir, I don't talk to them immediately. I invite them to some of our activities or let them view some of our activities online because the trend of the Filipino youth is that you don't invite them directly. Because if you will invite them directly, you'll be clueless. They will tell you, pato sasali dyan, I don't know what's that. Na masyadong makabayan naman yan, I don't like that stuff. So let them experience first, no? It's like going to NRID. That's the magic of the NRID, the National Rizal Youth Leadership Institute, no? So when students go there, the experience remain in their heart, and then it continues. Nagiging mas aware sila sa society, sa environment. Then the end, they will join Caparis or the Knights of Rizal or Maclaris or whatever organization of the Knights of Rizal.
Mhm. Now, you were talking about and Riley. Are there any prominent or very uh, admirable members that came out, admirable alumni that came out of Capares?
Yes, sir. We had a lot of alumni. For example, Sir Mark Boado, he is a Caparis alumni. We had also one alumna. She is now already the division supervisor for social studies in Ilocos region, and she is the wife of the regional commander for Northern Luzon. So that is Lady Magpali. And then we have also Sir Cesar Chavez, the first president of Caparis. He is now the chief of staff of Isko Moreno.
How does the Knights of Rizal, the prestige of the Knights of Rizal, help Capares? In what way does the prestige of the Knights of Rizal help Capares in its activities?
Uh, you know, um, regarding the prestige, sometimes students or the youth would look at it on a high level. No, ay wow. You will tell them the Knights of Rizal have different members like chief justices, the president. So that is one way of encouraging them to join. No, that people that they see as really prominent people, they can talk with them on a level by level basis. So it's the prestige that helps us also increase our potential in Caparis to do activities more because it engages the students that we can meet that person. We can also tap that person, that prominent person, to engage in different activities with the youth.
You have a, I think with the Knights of Rizal name behind Capares, it's easy to approach personalities in the government or in non-governmental organizations to do be speakers, or even maybe even help you in other means aside from being a speaker, like maybe donation and stuff. It's easier. Would you say so?
I guess, sir. That's true. That's true, sir. We had that during the Taal volcano eruption. Since KAPARIZ is one of the organizations who initiated the donation drive. We had through the actions of KAPARIZ, we have initiated also some of the personalities of the Knights of Rizal to donate, and to extend also different manpower and technical means, no, to support and deliver our care packages to different cities and towns affected by the Taal volcano eruptions that time.
Now, what fun activities that Kapars? I'm sure you engage more than webinars. You're engaged more in cause-oriented activities. Any fun activities that you've experienced in Capares?
The fun activities usually are present in Riley, because the core of Caparis is in Riley. In Riley, no, the other way around. Kabataan Pangarap ni Rizal was formed during in Riley. So all of the fun, no, all of the learning are started in Riley, then it is encapsulated in Caparis. But we have also other activities, no, like the donation drive last 2019 in for Taal victims. We had lots of fun here, no. So we have some of the Caparis volunteers going here after school. They enjoy doing that. They enjoy going to Divisoria, buying the things that we will donate to the families. They're the ones who are doing the accounting, doing the distribution, and then the packing. And the students or the Caparis members really enjoyed that kind of action.
Now let's go to the Knights of Rizal. What as a web web manager, webmaster, internet master in of the Knights of Rizal, what brings you joy in your work?
What brings me joy? The way that we are engaging to the Knights of Rizal in some other ways other than those ceremonies and activities. It gives me joy, no, that people will share something about the Knights of Rizal, something about Rizal. Then sometimes they will contribute information to us. No, that is one of the joys that we can that I get when performing my duties also. One of the one Another one is helping the Supreme Council, no, reach their goals, no, as the one of the staff here at the office. No, I'm doing not only the postings on Facebook, no. Sometimes I help the staff in doing the minutes of the meeting of the Supreme Council. Sometimes I prepare the Zoom meetings because not all of the council members can join. So I together with Kuya Jesse, we set up here at the headquarters so that some of the members from faraway regions can join. We also develop our Bagumbayan. So I'm one of the editors together with Sir Mark. So the options here are limitless. Now you can do anything for the development of the order, and it brings me joy.
Now, what was the experience when you? What was the best experience that showed you that you are being valued by the organization, by the Knights of Rizal? All your actions, all the product of your work is being valued. Is there any particular uh, experience that you got that wow, you were impressed that because you thought your contribution is being valued by the organization?
I believe here, sir, here at the headquarters, together with the staff, we believe that teamwork and cooperation
Mhm.
bring the magic here. So we collaborated. For example, we had ceremonies here at the headquarters. It's not only me that performed the work, but also our staff, Miss Maureen, Miss Babylin, Kuya Jesse, Kuya June, and other Knights of Rizal. So the sight of the activities being successful, it brings me a different kind of ecstasy, that, this is the hard work that we're doing, no? The preparations are very painstaking because sometimes there are some members, some postulants who are very demanding. Sometimes there are also Knights of Rizal who are very careless. Sometimes there are Knights of Rizal who are really going to detail. But at the end of the day, when all the work is done, we can say that the products that we've done are successful. Then we can say that the project that we're doing are successful, and teamwork, collaboration are at play.
Now, what made you feel that you're being valued? Was it something that one night officer said, one postulant said, or was it in they I don't know, they gave you food coupon or anything that they showed appreciation to your work and that touch your heart, that they value?
Actually, sir, I'm happy to work here with the Knights of Rizal, even though there's nothing to give or nothing to receive from them, because being a Knight of Rizal, duty is duty to our organization, and duty in the name of Rizal, is are the paramount virtues that we should have, the sight of the people being satisfied with the activities that we set up here, that's already okay with me.